All Deadpool variants in Deadpool and Wolverine. Explained. Deadpool and Wolverine features a cast of Deadpool variants, from those based on Marvel Comics lore to some created for the film. Deadpool and Wolverine features a storyline involving Paradox and the Time Variance Authority, TVA, kicking off a multiversal journey packed with cameos, psychedelic inclusions, and teases for upcoming Marvel films. From Ladypool to Headpool, from Kidpool to Deadpool 2099, these are all the variants of the character featured in the film. Original Deadpool from the first two films. The most notable Deadpool variant in Deadpool and Wolverine is the titular version of the antihero. This iteration hails from Earth 10005, the official multiversal designation of the timeline of Fox's X-Men films, and his story is a continuation of the end of Deadpool 2, after using Cable's time travel device to save Vanessa and the X-Force. Deadpool travels to Earth 616 in an attempt to join the Avengers, before being discarded by Happy Hogan and becoming a car salesman, officially retired from superhero work. When the TVA shows up to inform him of a threat to his timeline, Deadpool springs back into action. This version of Deadpool stars in the film, from his journey across the multiverse to find a variant of Wolverine who can help him stop his world from collapsing, to his encounter with other versions of himself, some friendlier than others. Dogpool. The Deadpool variant with the most screen time in Deadpool and Wolverine is Dogpool, aka Mary Poppins. This somewhat deformed dog first appears in The Void as Nicepool's pet. In the final act, she is sent to Wade's world along with the rest of the Deadpool Corps. Dogpool is based on a Marvel Comics character, albeit as a very different type of dog. Nicepool. Nicepool is the nice, new age version of Deadpool, who aids the titular duo in The Void before entering the scene with the Deadpool Corps. Unfortunately, Nicepool does not possess the same powers as the other variants and cannot regenerate, rendering him dysfunctional as a human shield and leading to his death. However, his legacy lives on. The original Deadpool takes up his weapons and kills his killers. Lady Deadpool. The leading variant of the Deadpool Corps is Lady Deadpool, another popular iteration of the Marvel Comics character. Rumors about who plays the female version of Deadpool have seen a wide variety of theories, from Ryan Reynolds in a wig to Taylor Swift. Another name mentioned to play Lady Deadpool was Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds' wife. While the character remains in her mask, the credits confirmed that Lively provided her voice and was likely also underneath the suit. Lady Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine is slightly different from the comic, where she uses two mini-machine guns as her primary weapons, rather than dual pistols. Kidpool. Kidpool is another Marvel Comics variant of the Deadpool Corps. Many assume that Walker Scobell would play this variant, given his previous work with director Sean Levy on The Atom Project, in which he played a younger version of Ryan Reynolds. Scobell did not play Kidpool in Deadpool and Wolverine, however. That honor went to Inez Reynolds, the daughter of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. Kidpool has a single line of dialogue, appropriately laden with profanity, taking advantage of the film's R rating. Babypool. Kidpool is a child version of Deadpool, but Deadpool and Wolverine takes this a step further. In the film, there's Babypool, who is exactly what he sounds like. This Wade Wilson variant is a baby, who naturally doesn't play a major role in the battle against Deadpool and Wolverine. Interestingly, another Reynolds brings Babypool to life, with Lively and Reynolds' fourth and most recent child, Olin Reynolds, playing the variant, Cowboy Deadpool. One of the most recognizable Deadpool variants featured in the final act of the film is Cowboy Deadpool, the Western version of the hero. In Deadpool and Wolverine, Matthew McConaughey finally makes his way into the Marvel Cinematic Universe by lending his thick Texas accent to the character. Welshpool. Aside from acting, Ryan Reynolds' biggest venture in recent years has been football. He owns, along with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia star Rob McElhenney, who also makes a cameo in the film, the Welsh club Wrexham AFC. Many expected Deadpool's meta-humor to contain references to Wrexham AFC, and the Deadpool Corps brought Welshpool, the version of Deadpool with the Welsh flag on his chest, into the picture. In the film, Welshpool is played by Wrexham player Paul Mullen, who has played over 100 games for Reynolds' club. What Ari? Ronan Poole. Like Cowboy Deadpool and Welshpool, What Ari is one of the most recognizable Deadpool variants in Deadpool and Wolverine. This version is distinguished by its Japanese influence, wielding a samurai sword, a large Ronin hat, and wearing a long, flowing robe. Watari is a Deadpool variant from Marvel Comics, where he saves several members of the Deadpool Corps from various threats. However, Watari is killed along with many other members of the team by the evil Deadpool Corps. Headpool. Perhaps the strangest Deadpool and Wolverine variant is Headpool. In the comics, Headpool started out as just another Deadpool from an alternate Earth. However, this timeline was infected by a zombie outbreak. Wade was bitten, and his zombified version was transported to Earth 616, where his body was torn apart, leaving a talking zombie head as his only existential material. Nathan Fillion, who had already made several cameos in the MCU, lends his voice to Headpool in the film, who is seen flying out of a portal along with the other variants of the character. While he wasn't much use in battle, the character's bizarre nature and iconic design leave a haunting impression. Deadpool 2099. Another variant that stands out from the crowd is Deadpool 2099. This character is presented as a futuristic version of Wade Wilson, complete with technologically advanced armor that uses lightsaber-like energy rods to fight Deadpool and Wolverine. In Marvel Comics, Deadpool 2099 is known as Warda Wilson and is the daughter of Wade and Shikla, the Queen of the Underworld. The character first appeared in 2016, making her one of the most recent Deadpool variants to appear as part of the Corps in the explosive final act of the film. Golden Age Deadpool. In Marvel Comics, there are 4 characters who tell Deadpool about the existence of the Corps: Lady Deadpool, Dogpool, Kidpool, and Golden Age Deadpool, a variant from the Golden Age of comic book superheroes. In Deadpool and Wolverine, Golden Age Deadpool's comic book design has been accurately translated. Instead of the spandex suit used by most Deadpool variants, Golden Age wears more vintage clothing, which he completes with a gas mask and a pair of cutlasses, as opposed to Deadpool's usual katanas. Zenpool. In Marvel Comics, Zenpool is formed from the backlash of a spell cast by Scarlet Witch and Doctor Doom. During a battle against an army called the Red Onslaught, Wanda and Doom attempt to alter Onslaught's brain, affecting his allies as well. Deadpool becomes Zenpool, a pacifist version of his former self. Eventually, Zenpool reverts to his usual brash, violent self. In Deadpool and Wolverine, Zenpool wears a white mask with a gray hood and a large wooden club as a weapon. Peterpool. When Deadpool's regenerative nature threatens to play the battle on an infinite loop, an unlikely hero steps onto the scene. Peterpool. Peter, the original Deadpool's close friend, grabs the Deadpool suit hanging in his work closet and battle ensues. All the Deadpools adore Peter and rush to celebrate his arrival. Each has their own Peter, Rob Delaney, and he's someone they're all lucky enough to know. Peterpool's appearance calms things down, preventing another fight from breaking out. In doing so, he saves the Marvel multiverse, allowing the titular duo to take on Cassandra Nova before she wipes out all the timelines. And that's it for our rundown of all the variants that appeared in the third Deadpool movie. I hope you enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed making it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Leave your comments below about which variant was your favorite and what you'd like to see in future videos. See you next time.